Hello, Standard 6. Your Arun sir, and going to teach a chapter from science, and that is the part of chemistry. Chapter 12, Pure and Mixed Substance, and it is part 1. So, what we have to discuss in pure and mixed substance, let us say. Before that, what we discussed in the previous chapter, let us discuss. We discussed that whole universe is composed of two components, and those two components are matter and energy. So, as far as energy is concerned, it is ability to do work. Ability to do work or capacity to do work is called as energy, which we have discussed about energy in the chapter work and energy, and different forms of energy we discussed, like electrical energy, chemical energy, solar energy, that we have discussed. As far as matter is concerned, what is matter? Anything which occupies space and has mass. Anything which occupies a space and has mass is called as matter. And there are three states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. Three states of matter, and they are solid, liquid and gas, which we have discussed. Okay, so as far as states of matter are concerned, there are three states of matter. I am not going to discuss here states of matter, but here we will discuss that on the basis of purity or on the basis of chemical property, this matter can be grouped into two. Okay, on the basis of chemical property, on the basis of chemical property, okay, on the basis of chemical properties, this matter is of two types. One is pure and other is impure. Now, what are the pure form of matter and what are the impure form of matter? That is very necessary to understand. A kind of matter that cannot be separated into its component, kind of matter which cannot be separated into its component by any physical means. Listen, these are the questions which are asked in the examination. There may be question, what do you mean about pure form of matter? So, pure form of matter are kind of matter which cannot be separated into its component by any physical means. Physical means sieving, picking, hand picking, by magnet, by filtration. We cannot separate this form of matter. So that form of matter which cannot be separated into its component by physical means is called as pure form of matter. Now pure form of matter may be solid, may be liquid, may be gas. Okay, one example let us discuss, which is the pure form of matter. Take one solid, okay, iron. Can you separate the component of iron by any physical means? I am talking about iron or gold, any pure form of matter. Iron, okay, gold, oxygen, mercury, Hg, I am writing it is the symbol of mercury. It is pure form of matter. Water, carbon dioxide, all are pure form of matter. Pure form. And we cannot separate into its component. Okay. So pure form of matter, iron cannot be separated into different forms. It will remain iron only. Gold, oxygen, mercury, even water. Water we are knowing that water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Okay. Water, it is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. But can you separate by physical means water into hydrogen and oxygen? Not possible. Not possible to separate. Not possible to separate into different components by physical means. So that is pure form of matter or pure substance. Very clear? Now, pure form of matter is of two types. Pure form of matter is of two types, and it is element and compound, which we have discussed in the previous topic. What we have discussed about the element? We have discussed that if anyone asks you, what do you mean about the element? Your answer that they are pure substances which cannot neither be broken down into further simpler substance. Okay, they are pure substance and cannot be broken into simpler substance by physical means. What are elements? Pure substances and cannot be broken into two or more simpler substances by physical means. Okay. Element cannot be broken into two or more simpler substances by any physical means. And today 118 elements are known. 118 elements are known. Maybe solid, maybe liquid, or maybe gas that we have discussed. So what are elements? They are pure form of matter or they are pure substance. Now coming to the compound. Okay, element we have understood. Coming to the compound. Water compound, naturally they are pure form of matter and they are made up of two or more than two elements in fixed proportion. Now this part, let me make you clear. Water compounds, they are pure form of matter made up of two or more than two elements in a fixed proportion. That is called compound. Example is water. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen, two elements, and their ratio, proportion 2:1, that is fixed. If two atoms of hydrogen you will take and one oxygen, then only it will form water. If you are taking 50-50, it will not form water. Carbon dioxide, one part carbon and two part oxygen. Two atom oxygen and one atom of carbon. That is compound. And in compound what happens? Properties are totally changed when they are come together, when they are mixed. See here, hydrogen is what? A gas which is filled in the balloon. Oxygen is also a gas. And these two gases in a fixed proportion, when they combine, they become what? Water, which is a liquid. The nature is totally changed. And that cannot be separated by physical means. So that is a compound. And so pure form of matter we have understood. Now coming to the impure form of matter. Impure form of matter. And as far as impure form of matter is concerned, made up of two or more than two substances, not in a fixed proportion. Two or more than two substances, not in a fixed proportion. The ratio is not fixed. You can take water plus sugar, sand plus water. Okay, what are these? They are the mixture. They are impure substance made up of two or more than two substances, and their ratio is not fixed. Then that is called as impure form of matter. And this impure form of matter, it is called as mixture. What it is called? The impure form of matter is called as mixture. So, if anyone asks you that what are mixture, your answer will be that it is impure substance or impure form of matter made up of two or more than two substances in any ratio and can be separated by physical means. From the mixture, we can separate the component of mixture by physical means. It retains its property, means property is not changed. The ratio is not fixed. Let us see one example of mixture. Mixture of iron and sulfur. Okay, iron and sulfur. The property of iron, that it is attracted by magnets, and sulfur dissolves in carbon disulfide. Now listen, if mixture is there, here iron and sulfur is there. Iron and sulfur is there. Just take a magnet. What is this? Magnet. What will happen? The iron will be attracted and will be separated from the component. It is a mixture. The ratio, the proportion of sand, this iron and sulfur is not fixed. It retains its property. The property is not changed. If the property of iron will change, if it will be not attracted by the magnet, means its property is changed, then that is not a mixture. In mixture, the property never changes. And as far as sulfur is concerned, if we will put sulfur in carbon disulfide, it will dissolve. Very clear? So we can separate this mixture. And very good example of impure substance, that is mixture of carbon and a mixture of iron and sulfide. So dear children, what we have discussed today, we discussed what is matter, what is pure form of matter, what is impure form of matter. We discussed that pure form of matter is of two types, element and compound, and impure form of matter is of one type, and that is called as mixture. What is mixture? What are the examples of mixture? What are the properties of mixture? And in the next video, we will discuss about the types of mixture and how can you separate one component of mixture from the other. For example, let me give a question. You have got mixture of dry grass, sand and sugar or salt. How will you separate? This is a mixture, and as I have told that mixture, the component of mixture can be separated. So in the next video, we will discuss how many types of mixture are there and what are the methods to separate the component of mixture. Today up to this much. Thank you very much.